Hello. In this video, I will share a simple practice you can do with your child today. A practice that is ancient, that is primal, that I think is perfect for this time of year. And that is the practice of storytelling. Don't be scared. You're not expected to come up with an elaborate story, maybe something you remember, maybe something you made up. This is especially easy this time of year because you have these cue cards coming in your mailbox every day. So your holiday cards are a reminder of the people that were in your life. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while, maybe they're still in your life, but they remind you of snippets of time that you shared together. And as they arrive and you take them in, this can be a beautiful way for you to slow down and reconnect with the spirit of this time, which is about connection and warmth and let's get together through this cold season. So, most of us luckily don't have a hard time staying warm. But what about our hearts? What about just feeling that you're not alone in the darkest time of year and the coldest time of year? So, reason to do this practice, number one, is nourish that primal need that most of us don't have nourished. So, why do you think we are all watching Netflix at night or watching YouTube? It's storytelling. So, we're primed to come around the fire and share stories and share wisdom and knowledge that way. And we don't do that with our kids. Yes? So, we read them books, but that's somebody else's story and we let them watch stuff on TV. Hopefully, it's something that is educational and enriching, but you're again outsourcing it, and that's fine. We need to do some of that, right? But how about taking some of that responsibility on? In 1 minute, you can look at a card at someone who maybe your child knows, hasn't seen in a while, and tell them one quick story and make the story maybe a little more exciting than it actually is. For example, this is Susie, and you haven't seen her in a while, but when you were born, she came to see you and she looked at you and she went, "Oh, you are the most beautiful baby I've ever seen." And maybe Susie said, "Oh, how cute." But you make it a little more exciting. If it incorporates the child in the story, they're going to love that. That's very fun for them, right? To see themselves from other people's perspective. That's awesome. Also, it's a beautiful way to slow down, right? We keep hearing slow down. But it's not easy to slow down when you've been going at 150 for the last, I don't know, 15 years. So it's something that you can do that is nourishing, warm, and inviting, and a moment you can share with your child. And as you're sharing that story, take a moment and really take them in. See how they're responding to it. And if you get to feel your child's full attention and their eyes lit up, it might be the most satisfying thing you do today. It's really a beautiful, sweet thing. So try it out. And another really important thing that this practice does, it gives your child a felt sense of being part of a community. There are people that we maybe haven't seen in a while who care about us. They're sending us this card to saying, "Hey, we care. How are you? This is how we're doing." And I think that is important for children, especially because sometimes they get very self centered. That's just part of their evolution. As adults, maybe we're a little less so, but maybe not. So take this time for both you and your child to feel that connection. And then a little bonus benefit of this practice is that you can tell your child a story that preceded them. Even for teenage children, they have a hard time grasping that parents maybe existed before they came along, or they actually had a real life before they came along. So it can be make you more human. It can make you more interesting to your child. It will give you more depth and more, I don't know, more layers as opposed to, "Oh, mom or dad who do the same thing for me every day and tell me what to do all day." No, share something that you were passionate about or somebody you really cared about. You can also use this time to transmit wisdom. That's how wisdom was transmitted through the generations in more traditional societies. You can make it as elaborate as you want, or you can make it very simple. I'm all about quality over quantity, so you can tell them a fun story in 1 minute. It can be a moment you shared, it can be sinking into the spirit of the season, and then you move on. So, let me know how you like this, if it resonates, if you tried it, if it worked, if it didn't. Comment below and have fun storytelling. Reconnect with your own creativity. Feel yourself come alive and watch your child come alive with you.